Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome to another edition of the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. Today, as I said in my last video, I wanted to do kind of a 2022 video of some of the records that I purchased this year. These are some of the jazz records that I purchased here recently. So it's not really a full year recap, but it's some of the most recent things that I bought in 2022 and some of, I think, some of the ones that I've listened to the most. So I'm just going to go right into it. These are going to be all like either new records or reissues or just records that I bought, not necessarily that were released this year, but those that I purchased this year. So I'm going to jump right into it. Two purchases I recently made is from this company called Return to Analog. And I don't know if you guys have heard of this company or not, but they're in Canada. And I saw that they had two interesting titles that I wanted to get. First one was Miles Davis, live, 1960 in Paris. As far as I know, this is the only pressing of this available. It's probably not from the analog source, but it sounds really good. I'm really enjoying this. I've already listened to this thing like 3 times, and I've only had it a little over a week. And I'm really enjoying it. So this is the Miles Davis band. You got Miles Davis, Sonny Stitt, fantastic tenor player, Wynton Kelly on piano, Paul Chambers on bass, Jimmy Cobb drums. And this is not long after Kind of Blue came out. And this is number 664 of 1,000 of a second run that they did. Really nice pressing. And you know what's really nice? Let me show you. They're nice clear pressings. So they're clear vinyl. It came in a regular paper sleeve, I think, so I put my own inner sleeves on them. Very quiet record, very good sound for a radio broadcast. Again, I don't know what the source is, but I'm really digging it, and I bought it directly from Return to Analog. On the hype sticker, it tells you that it was recorded in Paris barely a year after the seminal Kind of Blue. This rare live meeting between Miles Davis and tenor man Sonny Stitt is a fireworks display of brass brilliance supported by an all-star rhythm section available for the first time on vinyl. So I highly recommend it. I bought it directly from Return to Analog, and I think it was like 25 bucks or something, so it was really reasonable for 2 records. And you can see there the song list on there. So I really recommend it for those people that say that, you know, records aren't any good if they come from a digital source. These probably come from a digital source, I would imagine, and they sound really good. So that's that one. And then the other one that I bought was this Thelonious Monk single record. I think this was like 19 bucks, Return to Analog. Limited edition, number 70 of 500. So this, I think, is a second run. And again, really nice. It's the same thing. It's a clear vinyl, recorded live in Paris. And you can check out some of the songs on there and who's playing on this. I really dig both of these records. Got Thelonious Monk on piano, Charlie Russ on tenor sax, John Orr on bass, and Frank Dunlap on drums. And again, just a great sounding record if you like radio broadcast live jazz. Very good sound quality, very quiet record. So definitely recommend that. I just got this in, Dial S for Sonny. Listen to the first side only so far. It sounds fantastic. This is one of the ones on my list. I'm not able to purchase every single Blue Note that comes out, but I just get the ones that I really want. And so I'm really digging this record here. Dial S for Sonny, sound quality is fantastic. And again, Blue Note's doing a great job with their classic and their Tone Poet series. This is the classic series here. One of the purchases that I really have been wanting to get for a little while is this Big Band Spectacular. Now, this is a pretty interesting record. I think I got this on Elusive Disc online. And this is the Sid Lawrence Orchestra 2-record set. The first disc is a live studio session directly cut to vinyl. I've listened to it already. It is fantastic sounding. I have not listened to the second disc yet, which is the same session, but it's a 24-track mix down to half-inch tape. And so I'm interested here just to see how they sound, the difference between them. So far, I've just listened to the first one. But it's a great, if you like big band, it's just a really nice record. You've got a lot of classics on here, like In the Mood, Moonlight Serenade, Begin to Begin. So you can check out check out the songs there. Really nice gatefold, and they also come with the poly sleeves on the inside, so you can check that out. So this was a little expensive. It was about 60, maybe 65 bucks or something like that. But I really wanted to get it, and I really wanted to, since it was a direct cut to vinyl, I was really interested in getting it, and it does not disappoint. So I highly recommend that one. One of the surprises that I found on Amazon, it was on sale for like $12, $11.99. I ran across it just searching on Amazon. And this is a gatefold single record. I have a few CDs with this WDR big band, and they're really good. And for the price, I couldn't pass this up. Sound quality is very good. Again, it's probably from a digital source. It's a nice gatefold, but if you like big band, it's a good price. And I think it's still like 15 bucks on Amazon. Nice quiet pressing. And I put my own poly sleeve on it because it came with a regular paper sleeve. But I really enjoyed this, and it's got classic Duke Ellington, Take the A Train, Rockin' in Rhythm, It Don't Mean a Thing, Sophisticated Lady. So yeah, if you like big band, I think this is a nice record to pick up, even though it's going to be probably a digital source. Sounds really good, clean record. Acoustic Sounds, I had to get these. I'm going to get every single one of the Art Pepper releases that they're doing. They're doing a great job with this. This is a great sounding record, and I've got probably 30 different Art Pepper albums, and I just really dig him. And this is a great great record here. You got some great tunes on here like Anthropology, Groovin' High, Round Midnight, and this is just fantastic. Of course, Acoustic Sounds with the nice jackets and really nice inner sleeve, and they do a great job with the label. So I highly recommend this one if you like that classic bop type jazz. I mean, this is just good stuff, bebop, and Art Pepper is just amazing. So definitely recommend that one. A surprising purchase from the Blue Note catalog, Tone Poet, was this Gerald Wilson big band. I'd never heard of this record, and I really enjoyed it. I've already listened to it a few times already, and really digging it. And it was something that I just didn't know anything about. So I pulled it up online and listened to it. Of course, the Blue Note Tone Poets, absolutely fantastic. Some of the songs you can see on there, and of course, the classic Tone Poet inner sleeve, like nice poly inner sleeve, and then a write-up on the inside, an insert. So if you haven't purchased this one yet, I recommend it. It's kind of one of those sleepers. I think that a lot of people it didn't grab a lot of people's attention, and I think that it's definitely worth picking up. Another Acoustic Sounds that I highly recommend to put in everybody's jazz collection, Study in Brown. If you don't know Clifford Brown and Max Roach, this is one of the greatest jazz records, in my opinion, ever made. And again, Acoustic Sounds does not disappoint with a beautiful glossy gatefold jacket. Take a look at the inside. And you got all the classics on here: Cherokee, Swingin', Take the A Train. So I really recommend this. These are still available. I would recommend getting your hands on this. And again, if you're into jazz, this is a great record to get. And even if you're just getting into jazz and you're not sure what to get, this is a great record to start off with. These are worth, to me, their weight in gold. You know, they're around $35 to $38, and absolutely phenomenal. You're going to get a great experience. Sit down, open it up, read your liner notes, and listen to a fantastic album. Another Acoustic Sounds, John Coltrane, Johnny Hartman. Another fantastic record. If you like jazz vocals, you're not going to get a better ballad singer than Johnny Hartman. Another nice gatefold from Acoustic Sounds. Phenomenal. All your classics are on here. They say it's wonderful, dedicated to you, Lush Life, Autumn Serenade. So there's some of the songs there. Another one highly recommended if you're getting into jazz. These Acoustic Sounds releases are a great place to start. Just fantastic releases. I got a couple more here for you. If you like jazz vocals, yep, this is a great one. Natalie Cole singing her dad's songs, and this is pretty much the album that really put her up to the next level, and she had a great recording career, and sadly she's no longer with us, but this one's cut by Bernie Grubman. As you all know, can't go wrong there, and just a great record. It's not a gatefold, it's 2 records slid inside the jacket here with some nice inner sleeves. I put mine in my own poly sleeves, but you know, it's got a nice write-up of the record, the music, and who played on it, and so you have that to read while you're listening to it. And so this is a really nice record. If you want to get some beautiful jazz vocals, you really can't go wrong with this. Again, a nice release from Kraft here, Kraft Recordings. So I highly recommend that. Listened to that a few times already. And the last thing that I just purchased was, and I haven't listened to this one yet, is this Bill Evans, and I was able to pick it up at a local record store for the $49.99. 2-record set. It was just released for Record Store Day, and cut by Bernie Grumman, mastered and pressed, mastered by Bernie Grumman, pressed at RTI. And I just picked this one up, and so I have not had a chance to listen to it yet. Let me open it up here real quick and just let you have a peek in case you see one around. You might be interested in picking one up as well. It's a nice gatefold here. And I'm a big Bill Evans fan, as I know a lot of you guys out there are. But I really like these Resonance Records releases, because they have some nice booklets that they put in there, with the pictures and the write-up and everything else. So I really dig that. I love to sit there and read through this while I'm having my glass of beer and listening to the record. And that's probably what I'm going to do after this video, is probably sit down and pour myself a nice beer, and I'm going to sit down and read through this and listen to this record. So that's what I got on all the new stuff that I bought. I'm going to show you just a couple of used things that I bought that I ran across at the local record store. Lee Morgan on VJ. Pretty cool. Pretty nice sounding record. It's somewhere between very good plus, so a little bit of surface noise here and there, but really nice sounding record. Was able to get a really good deal on that. Picked up a couple of Sidney Bechet records at the record show here that just happened in Gardendale a few weeks ago. Nice 6-eye pressing. I think it's like a 62 pressing, something like that, 1960 pressing maybe. And then another pressing of Sidney Bechet on a Rondo, I guess it was called Rondolette Records. But like these are like $7 at the record show, and they're like brand new. It's like no one ever played them, and they sound fantastic if you like that Dixieland jazz, New Orleans jazz. A couple of other things I ran across, a couple of Blue Note originals. Crazy Baby Jimmy Smith with on the original Blue Note label, as well as the Sermon. And these again are probably very good to very good plus ratings. They're very listenable, a little bit of surface noise here and there, but got a really good deal on these. And normally these go for quite a bit of money, and I was able to really pick them up at a very reasonable price. So pretty happy about that. So that's all I got. I won't bore you anymore. Hopefully I'll do another video and maybe show some of the rock records that I purchased over the last 6 months or so, and I'll let you know what I think about those. Until then, we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for joining me.